Thank you for joining us. Today, many unexpected challenges happen. I'm not sure if we really turned these challenges into adventures, but I will tell our story so others in similar situations don't feel alone in their struggles, and others will understand us better and hopefully help us advocate for disability services. I love comments, so please leave them. Challenge 1. The walls in this hotel are pretty soundproof, but early in the morning, I started hearing a faint sound of Alex being up and jumping and making loud vocalizations. So he called over, and Rebecca said he'd been up all night with diarrhea. Alex is full care and needed multiple changes and showering. So he went over to help. Rebecca sounded exhausted. Challenge 2. After Alex was cleaned up, Chet and Alex hung out while I ran downstairs to get breakfast for Alex. Alex was too full of energy to have breakfast downstairs. So when I returned, one of our door was open, and Chet and Alex were not there. Because it was so unexpected, Chet would have closed the door for security after leaving, so I panicked, assuming Alex was in his excited state and ran out of the room. Alex wasn't wearing his tracker. Alex doesn't have any safety awareness, so I checked the pool first and panically spoke to a stranger at the elevator. I pounded on Rebecca's door. She'd been showering. I calmed down enough to think about calling Chet. He answered saying he took Alex for a walk to the car. I didn't realize our door hadn't fully closed. Alex was safe, thank God. Alex was full of energy, appeared to want to go somewhere, so we decided to go to New Orleans. First stop, gas station.
Look at all the cats. I think there's 6 of them there, hanging out at the gas station. We're headed into New Orleans today again, and Chet's going to go on the grave site tour at 9:15, and we're going down to the river to watch boats pass while he goes on his tour.
What I didn't realize is the group I signed up for departs from the Basin Street Station Visitor Center, right across from the street from the cemetery, right next to the police station. I was told I was not allowed to take videos, but pictures were allowed. So I did take pictures, as many as I could. It was great fun. I always enjoyed learning about history. This tour told me about the Voodoo Queen and other interesting people. I enjoyed learning about how the above-ground tombs were designed. The tour I took, being that it is, it's not wheelchair accessible. Reason being that you can't be bringing a wheelchair in there or anything is because basically uneven pavement or walkways, whatever you want to call it, and very narrow. So there are trip hazards. It's very difficult just taking photos, let alone trying to walk.
Chet was on his graveyard tour. Rebecca, Alex, and I were experiencing Challenge 4. We had wanted to go and watch boats on the Mississippi River while Chet was touring, but there was a 10K race crossing over our path between the cemetery tour and the Mississippi River, and we couldn't find a way around it. So many runners. Then Rebecca remembered that during our crazy morning, we had forgotten Alex's medication, so we had to go back to the Super 8. Rebecca was so exhausted from being up all night, she decided to stay at the hotel.
We are now at the French Market. Pretty cool.
Alex and I went back to New Orleans to pick up Chet, and then we went to the market with Chet. The French Market is one of New Orleans' oldest and most popular attractions. It has been a gathering place since the late 1700s and has started as a Native American trading post. You will hear jazz music, see artists selling handmade crafts. It's also a great place to pick up Louisiana food. We found that the market is crowded but wheelchair accessible. It was a bit noisy, so if you are extra sensitive to noise, bring your noise-reducing earplugs. This area is flat, there are ramps, accessible bathrooms. This area is much easier to navigate with a wheelchair than other areas of the French Quarter. There are also benches and shaded areas to get out of the Louisiana sun. After the market, we journeyed near the river in front of the Jackson Square. There were beads hanging from the trees, and we found this little tree lizard. I think it is called an anole.
There's a ramp here near the big trees and the main park. These trees are incredible, but the ramp is up here. Here we would buy those donut things are beignets. I don't know, but there's music down here. The trolleys are down here. The horse and carriages are down here. This is the main square. There are a lot of singers down here. I know these guys. Good music. The ramps get you to the top of this platform area, but you have to go back down. It doesn't get you to the river. So this is frustrating, so I have to figure out how to get to the river from here because there's a lot of stairs. It's a cool boat passing. We have to take this ramp down, and I think we have to go loop around to the other side. There's a paddle boat back out there. It'd be cool to see. This tree. The weather's great. It's beautiful. A little humid, but breezy.
The Mississippi River built New Orleans, helping to carry cotton, sugar, and jazz to the city. The city was built on a natural river curve that slowed ships down and gave New Orleans its nickname, the Crescent City. In the early 1800s, steamboats appeared, and the Mississippi River became the busiest trade highway in America. Hundreds of paddle wheel steamers arrived in New Orleans, carrying cotton, tobacco, timber, and livestock. Giant ships can still be seen on this river, and we found it fun to relax on a bench watching them pass by. New Orleans in the early 1700s was a popular place for trade, but its history also has a brutal truth. In the early 1700s, it was one of the most important slave trading centers as well. There are two active sightseeing boats operating daily in New Orleans: the steamboat Natchez and its sister riverboat city of New Orleans. The steamboat Natchez is known as the last authentic steamboat on the Mississippi River. Inside the engine room, giant pistons pump up and down. Steam pressure powers the massive red paddle wheels. Before steam power, river travel was mostly downstream. With steam power, the Mississippi River became a two-way commercial machine. Suddenly, New Orleans exploded into one of America's richest and busiest ports. Later came the railroads, and the age of steam. The steamboat died. But New Orleans never really lost its beautiful steamboat history. Today, people enjoy jazz, dinner cruises, and sunset rides on the Mississippi. I love watching the ships go by. The Mississippi still serves as a major transportation corridor for cargo. New Orleans is especially active, and ocean-going vehicles arrive from ports around the world and make their way up the river with the assistance of local pilots and tugboats. The water can be challenging and navigation can be difficult due to strong currents, sharp bends, and changing river levels. In the French Quarter, you can find hot dog vendors that look like this. So cute that you have to get a hot dog. So we got hot dogs in the square while listening to a great trumpet player. Went back to the river to watch a few boats and then started heading back. But on the way, we discovered our next challenge.
Alex blew out his footrest here. He doesn't know his own strength. These are heavy-duty footrests. They've got this bar here that is supposed to spring to give some ease when his body goes into like an extension. And he's so strong because he walks and he jumps that he breaks all the footrests. Now he broke it here. I guess the bolt just sheared off, and I guess we have to get a new one. He's very hard on wheelchair leg rests.
We drove back to the hotel, and we weren't back long, and then this happened.
This has been one of those days. Oh my goodness. We're now evacuated out of the hotel due to a fire in the front of the hotel. So we'll grab the meds, or at least part of the meds. It's been one of those days. Say hi. We're waiting for the fire to be all cleared. One of those days. First, Alex woke up at like 2 in the morning, and then he got sick, diarrhea, and he's missing a shoe right now. Missing a shoe right now. Can you go get his shoe? Mm-hmm. He's missing his shoe now. And then I went to go down to get breakfast. Alex was really wound up because he wasn't feeling well. I went down to get the free breakfast for everybody, for Alex and for my husband and me. And I came back and the door was ajar and nobody was there. So I panicked. And I thought Alex had gone missing because he's able to open the door and run. And so I was panicked, running all over the hotel trying to find them. And I found out that they had just gone for a walk. And then we went down to New Orleans, and Alex was pushing on his leg rests, and they smashed. They broke completely. And these are heavy-duty leg rests. And then we were resting in the room, and we've got this. We leave tomorrow morning. We're going home before someone else gets sick. Yeah, we don't know if it was food poisoning or whether it's a virus, but everyone else is healthy. But Alex is sick, so we're going home early. It smells like smoke. Oh, there, look at that. Right in front there.
Oh, it's just starting to grab all our water damage. Yep. Oh, it's an insurance claim. Look at a whole new front building. The windows and all. Oh, I got you, buddy.
Next challenge was that the hotel closed because they couldn't turn the electric back on because of all the damage and all the water. So they told us we could wait for the Red Cross, but I can't imagine Alex doing well with the Red Cross housing. So we hit the road. Chet and Rebecca ran up into the dark rooms with their phone flashlights and grabbed all our stuff. Sorry to say we forgot Rebecca's watch, but we got everything else.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. Welcome, New Orleans. Super 8 Motel. I think I'm on the wrong side, because I've got to attempt to, I guess, grab some luggage from the 3rd floor that will be dropping down. This would be rather cool. I don't know if you ever experienced this in your life, but I do believe at one point in your life you should. Hey, got some packages. We'll drop some more. That's it. We're good to go. Yeah, here we go again. Up for the second go around. Make sure we got the roof cleaned out. It was great fun. Hit the share button, like and whatnot that y'all talk about. Because I'm telling you what, this right here, great fun. Find your way in the dark, climbing upstairs and downstairs and throwing shit off the balcony. I'm down. Alright, later.
So we started heading north, hoping to shave off a few hours on our way home for tomorrow. On the way, we stopped at a McDonald's and Chet fell in love with this decor.
This right here is McDonald's. I think we're still in Louisiana. Cool, right? Still at McDonald's. Look at the lampshades. Cool, right? I do believe that right there is not the bridge that's shaking, it's Alex. He's getting a little wound up. And yeah, he's shaking it. Alright. Betsy has me scanning the sky because she thinks that I can actually catch lightning in a bottle. Well, may work out. Who knew?
And then our next challenge, heavy rain, where we almost had to pull over, traveling on North 59. After several hours of driving, we found a hotel because we were exhausted.
Last night we stopped at a Super 8 because we were exhausted after the fire. We drove about maybe 3 hours, and crashed. Rebecca took Alex, because she does night shift, which was great because I needed a good night's sleep because I had to drive I think 15 and a half hours today to get home. And we just got a call. We got up at 6. Rebecca just called that she was checking to see if our shower had a regular, a removable shower head, because Alex has diarrhea still again. And this is what we have. I'll show you. This is the shower head they have in this bathroom. It's not removable like the last bathroom. So I'm going to help Rebecca get Alex ready. He's probably very difficult to wash because he likes to jump in the shower. All right, we just got Alex out of the shower, but now we need to do the shower again. Can someone find the Imodium?
Somebody needs to find the Imodium.
Poor Alex, it doesn't feel good to say. Good morning. We are at the Super 8 by Wyndham. The town, I'm not even sure the town. We got here last night. Got here last night about 11. Yeah, let's get in the car, please. Get in the car. I'm spinning around here. Right then. Keep on scooting. Whoa! That's not working. Alright, let's try again. Alright, put one hand here. One hand here. There it goes. There it is. I don't want to go back in the car. There we go. There you go. There we go. The shower was very small in this place, but we don't have the accessible toilet. We have the regular toilet, and it was difficult for me to get into the bathroom and out at the same time. And didn't have a shower head, then the showering is difficult. Well, we got it done. Do what you gotta do. Alex, you gotta get to the car. If we're ready to leave, we're ready to go home, you'll feel better being sick at home. There you go. Alright, and we'll close the door. You can see it. Keep your feet in. There we go. Got it. We're getting ready to leave. Boy, that was a rough night for Rebecca. Rebecca had to be up with him last night. I'm sure she'll tell you more. But I needed to sleep because I have to drive today. And we got in about 11. We were leaving about 6 after taking Alex to the shower. And more Imodium and meds, and we're gonna hit the road. It is 15 and a half hours back home. Hurry breakfast, but we need to feed Alex before we can give him his meds. Looks pretty good. So we'll see how we get. You do what you gotta do. Alex isn't feeling good, but you really can't tell. He's active and he's eating and he's doing fine. We gave him some more Imodium. We're now headed back. We wish we would have brought some rubber gloves. Rubber gloves would have been nice for changing. We stopped at McDonald's to get protein for breakfast. There wasn't enough protein on the Super 8 menu that we needed. And then they put cheese on Rebecca's sandwich. And so we had to return to get it fixed.
Now we'll just wait until everyone gets back in. We'll hit the road.
Alright, loves. Filling up. Got the truck. Got Betsy coming back. We're actually using fuel as he's putting fuel in. Oh, there's the click.
We're in Virginia on the way home now. We've got 5 hours and 15 minutes to go. It's pretty. Thanks for joining us for our Louisiana-Mississippi road trip. Please subscribe to be alerted for our next trip, which will be a series on camping in northern Japan. Hope you'll watch. Here are Chet's favorite manhole covers and signs.